Hi guys, this is Tasha, CEO of Naturally Smitten. Here I'm going to do a tutorial for this cute and simple updo protective style. I probably get asked to do this style a lot, so here you go. You'll need moisturizing hair butter. This will be the oil of the style to seal. You'll need Curl Delight Mist, which is going to revitalize the curls and get your dry, crunchy hair to be soft and manageable. And you'll need tangle-free pudding, which is gonna work in conjunction with the Curl Delight Mist and the moisturizing hair butter as your cream. You'll need a really good brush, a rat tail comb, tons of hairpins, and some ouchless goodie elastic bands. This style works best if you start off with dry, stretched hair. This is from a week-old braid out, and then I had been wearing the style for a couple days also, so you'll see my hair is already parted. You have to part it in 3 sections, one in the back, one in the middle, and one in the top. Kind of like that old school style you used to wear in junior high, middle school, where you'd have the bangs, the ponytail, and the hair down in the back. Start off with the Curl Delight Mist. You just kind of want to spray that on your hair to wake it up, to break it up, and to start getting things ready for the style. Then you take your tangle-free pudding. It's kind of like the lock method. It really helps to provide great shine and great definition. Have my wide tooth rat tail comb just to kind of break up my ends because they've been kind of stuck together from my previous hairstyles. You want to secure your hair to get it out of the way. I thought I was going to be able to secure the middle section with that comb. No, there we go. Those clips are a lifesaver. I'm cute, hey. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm prepping the hair to wear it the next day. I'm gonna begin to braid the bang section, which will be my swoop section, and I'm braiding it as tight as possible because the tighter you braid it, the better definition you'll get. So braid it all the way to the bottom. And then the back section, you're going to divide it in half in 2 sections on the left and right, and you're going to braid each section. My hair is slightly moist because of the product that I've already applied on it, so as it dries overnight, it's going to help give really great definition, which is the key to this style. Now the top section is my fullest section, so you can either braid this in 2 sections, you can try it for 1. I think in this video I did 4 sections, and that's just because of the thickness of the hair, and I really wanted good definition. So you really have to play it by ear, by the length and the thickness of your hair. Check. So here is the key. Because our hair likes to shrivel up and shrink, and however you lay it is how it molds, I take each braid and I stretch it diagonally across my head, and I pin it and secure it with a bobby pin. That way, when I go to sleep, as wild and crazy as I sleep, I won't wake up with my braid flying all over the place. It will stay secure, just like that. And now I'm going to tie it up with this scarf that my friend Fashion Under 50 bought me back from New York. I love it, love it, love it. Have not been able to find anything like that anywhere else. Good night. Now for the takedown. You're going to begin taking down all the hairpins first. and then you're going to begin to unravel each braid one section at a time. Now, I see a lot of naturals use oils to take your braids down and your twists down. Because we're not going to wear this for the sake of definition and we're going to do a lot of fluffing to kind of separate it, it's not necessary. It's a preference. If you want to use oils on your hands to take your braids down, go right ahead, but I chose not to. Goodie bands, they are the best because they have the least amount of breakage and the least amount of stress on my hair. I've been wearing them forever. I think I can find these at Kroger. That goodie brush you see, I've had it since the 7th grade. So you'll want to secure the back section with your goodie band. Now when you're putting the 2 ponytails in the back, you want to kind of put them in the middle, so the back ponytail, it's not towards the nape of my neck, it's kind of towards the middle, closer to the top line. I would like to have gotten it closer to the top line, but it just helps to fill in that section when you're pinning the hair together. You'll see shortly. I think this is the longest process ever. The longest, most frustrating part of the style is taking those braids down. Ugh. I don't know what it is about type 4 hair, but it is the hardest to manage in braids. Now we're going to use some miscellaneous gel. I'm not going to give somebody else some credit, but you just apply it to the edges, and that just kind of helps with the slick down part. Gel is optional. I don't always wear gel, but I'm going to wear it today. Brush them edges, or what little bit of edges I do have. Genetics was not good to me, and I was not blessed with thick, beautiful edges. They are like scarcely placed, but I work with them anyway. So there we go. We're taking the middle section and we're putting it in the ponytail. It's towards the middle, but more so towards the bottom, so that as I begin to pin the hair, I can kind of make those 2 sections look like one, so there's not a gap and you can't see the part, because nobody needs to see your part. Get that out of the way so that we can begin the fun part, which is beginning to sculpt the style by pinning each section. So this is where you want to separate the hair, because what you're going to do is you're going to roll up that ponytail into 4 sections, 1 at the top, 1 on each side, and 1 at the bottom to create the look and the feel. This is how you roll. You basically, if you can remember your old school bangs, like when you used to have the bangs and they would begin to fall on your face, you would just take it and with your 2 fingers, your 2 pointer fingers, you'd roll it up. Right now you see me separating the hair so that it could be more like a bloom or a flat, so that it could be rolled up like that. And that's basically all you do. You just roll up 4 little rolls on both ponytail sections. So you'll have 1 at the top, 1 on each side, and 1 at the bottom. You want to have the hair spread as evenly as possible so that it can give the look and the appearance that is signature for this style. Roll and tuck with them pins. That was so hard to do on camera. I'm used to doing it in my bathroom mirror, so I kind of had to do it backwards. But that's the back style. Once you have it secured, my suggestion is that you play with it and fluff it out and make sure. I'm a big fan of symmetry and everything aligning with the shape of my head and making the style look good. So I usually play around with my hair a lot once it's actually done before I leave the house. So with the top section, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm separating the braids that I took down, my braid out texture, and I'm going to roll the bottom, the 2 sides, and the top. Just when I roll the bottom, I have to roll it in a manner that is close to the bottom section in the back of my hair. That way it provides like a seamless look. That's signature for this style. The beauty about this style is once you have everything pinned together, If there is a section that you don't like, or if you like turn to the side, or look it from the front or the back and you don't really like the way it looks, you can always take it down and repin it back up, just one roll at a time. So in this middle section, because my hair is so thick, instead of doing one roll at the top, I've actually done two. So I have two rolls at the top, one on the left, one on the right, and then one on the bottom, which you'll be able to see in a moment as I finish the style and I turn around and you can see the back. You might be able to see it a little better. Complex as the style looks, it's really simple. It only takes me about 5 minutes to pin. It takes me longer to take the braids down. See, my part is not straight, but who cares? You're not going to see it anyway. So now I'm separating the bang section. This is going to be my swoop. And you can decide based on your personal preference, based on how your hair lays, which side you want to swoop it on. I'm always a huge fan of telling people to listen to your hair. So if your hair wakes up and it's more wanting to lay towards the right today, swoop your hair towards the right. Don't fight it. Do what your hair wants to do and you guys will be great friends. I'm splitting the bangs in half so that I can pin the bottom section and then I'll pin the top. Sometimes that gives the swoop a fuller look. Give it a try and see how it works for you. It's great to have tons of hairpins on hand with this style just because you'll want to use them to make sure each section is perfect. At least that's what I do anyway. That little piece of hair right there. There's nothing worse than that one piece that you forgot to pin away and it bothers you all day. Now you got to fluff. Fluff, fluff, fluff. It's a lot easier to do this in the bathroom mirror. I didn't get to look exactly how I wanted to look when I did it on the camera because it was a little challenging on that little bitty screen, but I think it turned out pretty cute. The beauty about this style is that you don't have to braid it up every night. You can just kind of roll it and pin it up in loose bantu knots and maybe braid it up every 2-3 days. And there is the back, and that is why you want both sections to be close together so that it gives a seamless appearance. Be sure to tag me on Instagram at Naturally Smitten if you try this style so that we can post your results. And there you have it. Thanks so much for watching.